Okay, so before the video continues, I realized that I didn't even film an intro, but if you don't know who I am, my name is Paloma. My artist name is Paloma the Beach. I am a full-time artist slash illustrator slash just little guy on the internet showing my art stuff. Yes, that is who I am. This is a vlog of my work life as an artist. Okay, thank you, bye. I kind of got bored of the white envelopes that I had, because I've had this white for a while. So I decided to go with the wasabi green. I think I've done this color before. I used to experiment all the time with envelope colors. I think I made the design on the front a little bit too big, so I'll know better for next time to make it smaller. But yeah, these are the new envelopes that I designed. I have to restock these like every 2 to 3 months because I go through them really fast. I was trying to film a reel of me doing this painting, and now it's extremely gloomy outside. It came on so fast, so I guess I have another stormy day ahead of me. I was practicing some luchador sketches yesterday because just me and my partner this year, we got really into lucha libre, so I was practicing some sketches, and I really like this lady luchadora because I saw a picture of one on Pinterest, and so I decided to draw her, and I really like this, so I'm gonna mess around with it on my iPad and see what I can come up with. I've been covering in my last vlogs how I've been having a lot of fun making TikToks and Reels and been trying to get more into the habit of creating short form content more often, just because, you know, I've been doing YouTube for a long time now and I'm so used to like long form content and the editing process with that, and it's taken me a little bit to like jump onto the short form content wagon, I guess. It's been really fun. I just finished up another reel, and this one was super easy because I literally filmed it for 10 seconds and then I edited it for about 10, and now I have a quick little TikTok that I'm really proud of. Do you have a gamer boyfriend? Do you also have to share your office or studio space with him? Well, then Sihu can help. Sihu is an office furniture company, and they were kind enough to send me their Doro S100 chair to try out for you guys. The Doro S100 has dual dynamic lumbar support for that lower back, and it also has adequate support for a wide range of height, all the way from 5 feet tall up to 6'3", which makes it super versatile. And it has a maximum recline angle of 135 degrees, so you can lean back whenever you want to, or stand up straight whenever you're really needing to lock in. I also really like that they sell their chairs in a lot of different styles and a lot of different colors, because now that I have to share my studio space with my partner, he has his little desk in here, I can still keep the overall vibe colors of my office matching. So if you're in the market for a new desk chair, you can check out the Sihu Doro S100, which is this bad boy right here, and you can get 6% off with the link down below. Now let's get back to the video. Let's talk a little bit about sort of the downsides to being self-employed and the idea of motivation and such, because I get a lot of questions and comments about how sustainable this sort of job is, what are the downsides to it, how do you keep going even when you're low energy. And I think an important thing to know if being self-employed or owning a business is something that you are considering is that no matter what job you have, there's always going to be aspects about it that you do not like. That's just the nature of jobs and such. And I think once we accept that, it's a little bit more liberating. But that being said, I still really, really love my job. I just wanted to kind of discuss the quote-unquote downsides to it, and one of those are some days you wake up with lower energy and there's kind of nobody there to keep you accountable or to tell you what to do. The thing about owning your business or being self-employed is that like you are making a bunch of little decisions every single day. Like everything is basically up to you, which is great. But then there's some days where you're like, I literally cannot make this decision. And that's okay. Like, honestly, this whole vlog, I had been pretty low energy, and it's just because I had a really busy first half of the year. So this month in general has been a little bit of a slower month. I've been taking it easier on purpose, but also just my body has really slowed me down. And I've kind of really gotten the hang of allowing my energy levels to fluctuate while still getting work done that I have to get done, if that makes sense. So obviously the main factor for motivation in my job is that I have to make money. This is my entire income comes from this business and me being a full-time artist. So that's my main motivation factor. But I think there's also a little bit of grace that you can give yourself when you are having lower energy days or weeks. I don't think it's fully about like completely stopping work and taking a break unless you're burnt out. That's a whole other topic. But I think if you are feeling lower energy, you can kind of focus on tasks that come easier to you, or you can cut certain things out of your routine that you feel like really take you out or maybe take a lot of energy. For example, for me, if I know I've been having a few lower energy days, whenever I get up in the morning, I will not get ready. I won't like do my makeup or like blow dry my hair or anything. I'll just wear comfy clothes and do my morning routine, my skincare, all that, and then just get to work. You know, it's just sometimes doing that makes it easier to sit down at my desk and get myself to work, and that's perfectly normal. But yes, that is an aspect of being self-employed, and it's definitely something that you learn with practice. In the beginning, it is harder to get yourself to like just sit down and do work, but over time it does get better. And I do think that that ties into this idea that whenever you are a self-employed creative, Honestly, a lot of your work and the stuff that you create is highly tied to how you're feeling in the moment and your emotions. So, your emotional state, your mental state is definitely something that needs to be like number one priority. Obviously, no matter what job you have, but I think when it comes to creating things, whatever you make is kind of directly reflecting how you felt in that moment. So it's just super important to really keep a balanced life whenever you have this job. And like it is with any job, like I said, but with this, I think that balance is super, super sensitive. Like for me, if I even have 1 or 2 days where I get thrown off, like I don't sleep as well or I don't eat as well, it will directly affect my work very hard. So that's another aspect, like I guess downside of the job. This isn't, again, complaining at all. I love my job, but I just wanted to be a little bit transparent about some of the realities of it. And it really is just a practice of self-discipline. And sometimes you're just gonna have days or a couple of weeks where you're not able to create as much and you're just doing emails and doing what you need to do and then checking out for the rest of the day. Also ended up binge watching It's time to record another TikTok. Hello, we haven't spoken in a while. I can tell that my period is coming soon because I just got hit with like an extreme lack of motivation to work. And you know, that's normal to fluctuate and everything, but today it's been so hard for me to just like stand up and stop scrolling through Instagram because I did do a bit of work. I dropped off my ceramics at a new ceramic studio finally. If you have been following my ceramic journey for a bit, you know that I had a firing service that was like super close to where I live, so I was able to kind of just like go and drop things off whenever I wanted, but they closed down unfortunately, so I had to find a new place, which is like more into the city, which is fine. It just means that like I have to wait until I have a lot of stuff to make the trip worth it. So I went to go drop stuff off finally. Hopefully everything survives and then I get to glaze everything. As kind of like my closing activity of the workday, I have a few orders to pack because I had a sale last week. I had a little bit of a 25% off sale. I like to have them a couple of times a year just to like help give my remaining stock a little bit of an extra push. I had some desk mats that I literally like 5 desk mats left that I've been having for like quite a while. I wanted to get some tote bags moving and stuff, so that's normally when I'll have a sale, is if like larger items are still here for like over a year or so. So yeah, I have some orders to pack, and then I can just wallow in my pre-period fatigue.